這短片節錄自聖陛下第17世大寶法王有關其願文的開示，並加以翻譯為中文，有粵語及普通話的選擇。請在下面的資訊欄取得資料。第5節。
Because as I said, when we expect too much, then it slowly can turn into some sort of an addiction where you have to see the result, otherwise you're not happy. And if that happens more and more, if you allow that to happen more and more, then slowly it builds anxiety, especially great disappointment when it doesn't happen. And then you begin to doubt your own effort, you begin to doubt your own enthusiasm, and then one begins to get confused and lost.
當我們期望太多時，會慢慢地變成某種上癮。你要求必須看到成果，否則你會不高興。如果你讓它更頻繁地發生，那麼便會慢慢地建立焦慮，尤其在沒有達到預期結果時，便會失望。然後你開始懷疑自己的努力，開始懷疑自己的熱情，開始變得迷茫和迷失。
So therefore, the approach that Bodhisattvas initiate, continue, and see through all the way is that they don't bother too much with expectation. They just do it, as I said right now, because they enjoy it. They enjoy, for example, helping people. They enjoy generating merit. They enjoy, for example, not bothering about expectations.
所以諸佛菩薩所開始、持續堅持到底的方法，就是不為期望而煩惱。他們這樣做只是因為他們喜歡。他們喜歡，例如幫助人、創造福德，不為期望而煩惱。
In that way, that they can see that the everyday pattern almost transforms into some sort of a wish-fulfilling jewel, as if everything is already taken care of, sort of thing. And in that way, then they have simply no pressure at all. And that is what we are trying to achieve. And if you are able to do so, I mean, if you put little energy every day into not expecting too much, before you know it, you will have achieved it.
就這樣，他們看到日常的規律幾乎變成如意寶，彷彿一切都得到了照顧，這樣他們就完全沒有壓力了。這就是我們正在努力實現的目標。如果你每天投入一點點精力去減低期望，不知不覺中，你就已經成功了。
For just sheer enjoyment, of course, one can expect. Nothing wrong with it. For example, if one plays chess, let's say, or watch a sport or something, just for the sake of enjoyment, one may take a side, and see where it ends up. But it's just for laughs, nothing more.
我們可以期待純粹的娛樂，沒什麼不對的。例如下棋、看運動比賽，為了娛樂，我們可能會站在一邊，看看結果如何，但這只是為了娛樂而已。
Whereas when one takes it too seriously, especially this habit of taking serious in expecting is something that often happens, of course, when one sees that either superstitiously, that if one prepares enough and work hard enough, put enough effort, and then, of course, all the way expecting as much as one can, then from time to time one can see that it looks like as if there are results, and so therefore that kind of mindset will slowly, as I said, turns into addiction.
而當一個人把事情看得太重，特別是習慣了認真期待，那當然是經常發生的事情。當一個人迷信地看到，即是如果一個人準備得足夠多，付出足夠的努力，一路盡量期待，然後不時地，似乎能見到成果，所以這種心態慢慢變成了癮。
And it creates actually way more disturbance within ourselves, almost like a war, let's say, a very silent one, but nevertheless very, very destructive. And so therefore, often when we initially learn to let go of expectations, initially there may be certain symptoms that one feels that this is not the right way, this is like child's play, that I'm not taking the situation seriously, and so I may have doubts and anxieties like that creeping in, and so these are very normal. One doesn't have to worry that these thoughts come.
那實際上在我們內部製造了更多的干擾，幾乎就像一場戰爭，一場非常無聲的戰爭，但是破壞力還是很大的。所以當我們最初學會放下期望時，最初會有一些現象，可能令人認為這不甚正確，這像兒戲，我沒有認真對待這種情況。因此可能會產生懷疑，焦慮也蔓延，這是很正常的。我們不必擔心這些想法。
It's like the experience of peacetime. If there was a lot of war, and suddenly if there's a peacetime, one is actually more used to the wartime than the peacetime. And so, like with most individuals who have gone to war, in actual war, when they have peacetime, they don't know what to do with it. There is immense sense of boredom and the quietness and the peace actually creates even more disturbance. So it's something like that. So therefore, we don't have to pay much attention to it. These are things we can expect.
這就像和平的經歷，如果有很多戰爭，突然出現了和平，實際上人們更習慣處於戰爭中，而不是和平，就像參加過戰爭的人一樣。當他們處於和平時，他們不知道該怎麼辦，會產生巨大的無聊感。安靜與和平實際上會造成更多的干擾，就是這樣，我們不必太注意它，這些都是我們可以預料的。
Bottom line, if we, on a step-by-step basis, let's say, on a day-to-day basis maybe, or on a week-to-week basis, if you slowly, just for fun in a way, to begin with, to expect less and less, yet at the same time when you do things, you do it wholeheartedly. If you wash your dishes, you wash it wholeheartedly. It may, but you don't expect it to be clean all the time, let's say. Maybe it gets washed, maybe it doesn't, but you do your best. And often it's a very, not just a spiritual thing, but even on a worldly manner. We say that I did my best, and so therefore I have no regrets.
最重要的是，一步一步地，每天、每週，慢慢地只是為了娛樂，開始期望越來越少。同時，當我們做事時，我們全心全意地去做。如果你洗碗，你就全心全意地洗，但是你不要期望全部都是清潔的。清潔與否，你也盡力了。這不僅僅是靈修上的事情，這也適用於世俗的事情。我們告訴自己，我們已經盡力了，所以我沒有遺憾。
Yes, same thing. So in here, when we do things, we do it fervently, wholeheartedly, but at the same time, we don't expect anything in return, and then we will always be at peace.
同一道理，在這裏，當我們做事時，我們熱切、全心全意地去做，同時不奢望任何回報，那麼我們就會永遠心安理得。
好，謝謝大家 ，Thank you so much。
全文完，願大家菩提上進。請點讚、分享我們的短片，訂閱我們的 YouTube 及 Facebook 頻道。